Well, it is my pleasure to introduce our speaker for today, Munie. Did I pronounce that right?
You did.
I did?
Yep.
Okay. Giving her icebreaker speech. So I would normally introduce the speaker, but since she's introducing herself in this speech, I will leave that up to her. But her speech today is titled, I'll Try Anything. It'll be a 4 to 6 minute speech, so we could have the lights according to that schedule. So, without further ado, we welcome Anna up to the lectern with I'll Try Anything, her icebreaker.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So our Competent Communicator Manual tells us that the icebreaker speech should be centered around introducing yourself to your fellow club members. However, Competent Communicator Manual also states that you should limit this to 3 to 4 aspects of your life so as not to overwhelm your audience and not to exceed your time limit. Well, I don't agree with that. If there's one thing I know about myself, it's that I love anything and everything. 3 to 4 aspects wouldn't even begin to cover it. So for my icebreaker speech today, to introduce yourself, to introduce myself to you, I'm going to tell you everything about me. So my enjoyment of anything and everything really began from childhood. Don't get me wrong, I think every kid goes through different phases where different things are their favorite, but I sometimes look back and think I really took this to the extreme. I'm going to illustrate that. I had a horse phase. I had a dinosaur phase. I had a space phase. I had a horse phase again. I had a comic book phase, my favorite picture here. I had a dog sledding phase. I had a hiking phase. Let's put that the right way up there. I had a horse phase. Yes, that one keeps coming up. We'll tackle that in later speeches. That's going to take way more than 4 to 6 minutes. I had a biking phase. And I had a rollerblade phase, and to be honest, that one didn't end well, so that one went away. Middle school and high school, to be honest, things were no different. I competed in a high jump, I ran the 200-meter dash, I played volleyball, I showed horses competitively outside of school, I was in the marching band, and I was on the quiz bowl team. You know, it was actually this time in my life that I really, truly figured out my whole love of anything and everything. Growing up in the Upper Peninsula, I went to ski school just like every other kid who grew up in the Upper Peninsula. And at the end of ski school, everybody gets a nickname. My nickname at the end of ski school, Anna, I'll try anything. And that was because invariably, no matter where we went on the hill, new type of skiing, wherever we were, I was always the first one in the group that would jump up and say, hey, sure, I'll try that. Now, admittedly, that does mean that I have added skied into a tree, skied up into a river, and skied off a cliff to my list of ever-growing accomplishments. So what is all this anything and everything telling you about me so far, except for the fact that it may be pretty amazing that I'm still alive? Well, this interest of trying everything is really what led me to try new things. It's really what has led me in my work path, my non-work path, and really is what led to me standing here today. So, first of all, being willing to try everything and anything meant that I was in no way afraid to go off to college and try new things. So remember that horse phase that kept coming up? Well, so my freshman year, I was approached as one of several students by the Detroit Polo Club asking if we'd be willing to start one of the first collegiate polo teams in the entire Midwest. My response, of course, yeah, sure, I'll try that. Never played polo before in my life. Well, I am happy to say that that collegiate polo team was one of the first in the Midwest, still exists today, has 10 times more members than it did when I was a freshman, and is one of the few Big Ten schools that still has had a collegiate polo program running for that length of time. That I'll try anything attitude has actually worked well in my work environment as well. I've taken on roles and been willing to try customer service, technical review roles, environmental compliance, regulatory management, plant safety, project management, and even all the way up to facility manager. And let me tell you, that job made me want to ski off a cliff sometimes. So that led to some very interesting experiences, but even more so, it actually is what lent me the skill set that actually led me to where I am today, standing in front of you as a consumer's employee and as a member of Rising Stars Toastmasters. So, in a nutshell, that's everything about me. Well, okay, not really. We haven't even covered skydiving, golf, or being kissed by a giraffe yet. So those are future topics. But hopefully you do know a little bit more about me. You know that I'm willing to try anything and everything. And you know that if I ever come in on crutches, it's probably because I tried skiing again. Thank you.